So you want to study abroad this year, but you don't have all the cash that you need. Listen up. In today's video, I'll share with you 10 easy ways, really easy ways you can make money as an international student for your living expenses or part of your tuition. So if you need extra cash to study abroad this year, keep watching this video. The ideas that I will share in today's video are really easy things you can do to make extra cash that you need to cover your living expenses or really a part of your tuition. So maybe you're going to the UK, you're going to the US or Canada, Australia, and you need extra cash. These are things you can do. These are very easy things that international students do when they get to study abroad, and while they are studying, they are doing some of these things to make extra cash. So if you need extra cash this year because you're going to school abroad, keep watching this video. So please make sure you pay attention to like your visa restrictions. So depending on the country you're going to, there'll be like a limit to the number of hours you can work as an international student. So please pay attention to that, so you don't violate any laws, and that would just be a big problem for you. So that said, another thing is some of these may require you to have some education, just because like they are professional organizations in some cities for some of these ideas that I'll share. So please just pay attention to that. You can do a quick Google search to find out if for you to do this kind of jobs, you need to confirm if in order for you to do some of these jobs, you need to belong to an association or you need to take this course or do this type of degree, just so you don't violate any rules. Again, I will just pay attention to that. So all of that said, let us start with the first one. So the first one is be a dog sitter or a cat sitter or a pet walker, anything they call it in that city that you're going to. And this is basically where you help people take care of their dogs or their cats or any pets that they have while they are away. So sometimes these people are even students like you, but they are traveling to see family, they are traveling to another state, they are traveling to another country, and they need someone to just dog sit. They need someone to take care of their dogs while they are away. And I think the pay is usually a lot based off of what I saw when I was in school. And, this is usually very common during spring break, during summer, when people are going to like visit family in other states. They usually need someone to take care of their pets. And if you know anything about this part of the world, you know that people don't joke with their pets. They really, really, really take care of their pets. So they always need someone. And there are many apps you can check out to find jobs that are related to this. So that's one way I have seen a lot of people make really good money. But for you to, so I don't know where I stopped with that. My daughter pressed or clicked on some things around the house and I started hearing this weird noise, so I got out. Anyway, sorry for the break. But what I was saying, I was talking about dog sitting, and I just wanted to add that for you to be a dog sitter, you want to make sure that you are very comfortable with dogs, you are very comfortable with cats, or if you're going to be a cat sitter, please make sure you're comfortable with those pets. And because like people will do anything for their pets here, so you just want to make sure you have experience taking care of those pets in your home country before you apply for this kind of job. And there are usually so many of them, so this is a really good way you can make really good cash as an international student. So another way you can make cash as an international student is to be a tutor, and you can tutor anything. You can join these online programs and apply to be a tutor. You can tutor people, you can teach people English, like people based in other countries, non-English speaking countries, and people want to learn English in those places. You can tutor them, and you can submit your schedule and tell them the number of hours you can work and the specific times you want to work. Like, this is such a flexible job. You can teach people English. I've seen people teach others things around GMAT. I've seen people teach others like math. You can choose who you want to teach. You can teach in your local area where your school is, or you just apply online to some of these tutoring companies, and they would act as the middle person between you and the person that needs tutoring. So you can teach anything. You can teach people how to code, you can teach people how to write, you can teach math, English, anything, and people make a lot of money with this one. So once you get to the country you're going to, whether that's Canada, US, UK, Australia, wherever, look out for opportunities to become a tutor. Another thing you can do is to be a paid volunteer. So there are many programs in the US, Canada, in all of these countries that are where, like, camps. There could be like summer camps, there could be spring camps, there could be any kind of camps for kids or high school kids, and they will need volunteers. They will need people to come help with like organizing those things, making sure the kids are obeying the rules, making sure the kids are safe. And usually, even though you're a volunteer, they pay you. It might not be a lot of money, but they pay you. And if you do this for like all the weeks in summer, or all the weeks in, throughout the program, some of these programs are like 3 months long. If you do this throughout, you make a lot of money that you can use to pay part of your tuition or living expenses. So look out for paid volunteering opportunities in the city that you're going to. You can find them online. You can ask people. You can just Google summer camp near me if it's close to summer, and you will find a lot of these opportunities, and you can just apply, and they are almost always looking for people. So take advantage of this one. Another thing you can do is to be a swim instructor. And this one is real, because like, I am just learning how to swim. And so I'm not proud of that, but that's what it is. I don't know how to swim, and I'm finally learning how to swim. And I see these young kids. You need to see the people teaching me how to swim. I always feel like I'm 15 years older than them. They are really young, and they teach us how to swim. So if you know how to swim, you can easily become a swim instructor. But you want to make sure you really know how to swim, and of course they'll train you on like how to teach swimming, but you can make a lot of money by being a swim instructor. So what you need to do is, first, you need to know how to swim from your home country, right? So you would apply, usually city governments, and maybe what they will call municipalities. In some countries, you're going to the city, the local government, whatever name they call them. They have these swim classes, and there are some private ones as well, where they need people to teach kids how to swim, or sometimes they need people to teach adults how to swim. So if you are good with that, if you can swim, basically, they would easily employ you, because they're always looking for people. So if you can swim pretty well, apply to be a swim instructor, and you can make really good cash with this one. So another way you can make extra cash is to be a tour guide. So you can apply to the city government, and they are usually looking for volunteers or people to take people around the city. But of course, you need to kind of like settle into the city before you can do this one. But once you've been there for 1 month, you can give people tours of that area, what you like, maybe even specific things, like you can be the tour guide for a museum, a zoo, something like that, just like these kind of activities. And then the government pays you, or whoever employs you. It's not really an employment. It's kind of like a volunteering opportunity. So you can do that as well to make extra cash. Be a tour guide, and you don't even need to apply to like cities for this one. You can even go on Google and write reviews about places you're seeing, about museums in the area, about like, things that you're seeing in the area. And when people are visiting, sometimes they will just, put on Google Maps. That's what I mean, that they need someone to take them around. You can just create a website or a landing page, and whenever people are in the area, they will book you to give them tours of the area. It can be a walking tour. I've done a walking tour in DC before, and it was great. It could be a walking tour. It could be the type where you will just rent a bus and take people around. Just anything. Like, you can do anything with this one. So this is another way you can make some extra cash as an international student, especially if you are more on the extroverted side and you know how to talk, you know how to make, tell people stories that will make them have a better experience. Then, like, this is for you. So this is another way you can make money as an international student. So another way you can make extra cash as an international student is with paid surveys. So these are surveys that you find on campus and also online, where you can just answer some questions and you get paid. I used to do it a lot when I was in school at Yale. Like I would just go like on campus, I'll just find that they need people to answer certain questions for 5 minutes and it's like lunch break. I'm like, why not? I'll answer these questions and I just make some extra cash. But that wasn't a lot of money, but there are certain surveys that pay you hundreds of dollars for an hour, for 2 hours, you could earn like $200. So like just do it. You can ask around in your school, you will find these surveys. Professors are always trying to do surveys, they're always trying to do some research, and survey is one way that a lot of people research topics. So you should definitely fill in these surveys. 5 minutes, there's some for 10 minutes, there's some for 1 hour, and the longer the time or the duration for the survey, the higher the amount you earn. So just look out for these opportunities and just ask about them. There's no shame. There's no shame. Just ask, like, are there surveys that people fill and make cash here? And they'll tell you about it. And professors are always happy about that. So even if you don't find on campus, there are so many online. You can basically type paid surveys on Google and you find so many. Some give gift cards like Amazon gift cards, but some actually just pay you. So fill in those surveys and make extra cash. So this video is becoming too long, so I think I'll end the video here and then I'll do a part 2 or something and share other ways. Because listen, don't sleep on this one. These are easy ways you can make money, so take advantage of some of these once you like get to school. So I'll stop here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know if you'll be trying out any of the ideas that I mentioned in today's video. Just let me know in the comments, or if you have questions about some ideas you're thinking about. I've been there, done that, and I can ask people and I'll answer those questions. I hope you like this video and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.